There we go. We are live. Okay. There's Gavin. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Just picking up some contracts. We'll just wait a few minutes before we do that. We are finally into another month. Another month, another month. Yes, yes, yes. This is the Bally Springs. Oh, we can sell bales too. Yes, yes, yes. Bally Springs Realistic Series 365-day challenge. We are on day 31. Well, 29 right now. I'm sorry. Day 29. So welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We've got lots of silage bales to sell, which we can do. We also got to pick another contract. So what fields are around us that we can pick? It's pretty close. These are the ones we own. So let's see if any of the ones in the 80s right here have contracts to them. And we'll go get set up with a contract. While we're waiting, contract in the 80s. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. 20s. So they'd be down towards the bottom. We want to bale them into silage. So 80, wrap into silage bales. Let's see. 81, 84, 86. We can actually take them all. 81, 84, and 86. 81. Where's 81? Ooh, 84 and 86. So 84, 86, we can take those. Where's 81? Ah, where's 81? So we'll figure that out if we take him. So let's get that set up. Let's get that set up here. We're gonna we got our own stuff to do, so we're gonna accept that. We're gonna escape down here, or escape. In the 80s. 84. This is wrapping into silage bales. Accept. 86. Nope, we don't want that. And we want that. Because what we're doing with the contract is we are collecting, as you see, we collect all the bales left over from the thing and we make it on. Because we haven't mowed our fields here in a month. We got a lot to do as soon as it comes due, but we can also check on our piggies. We got 5 little piglets that are now 30 days old. They're making manure. And slurry. All right. Let's see. They're worth $48 now. Yes. So we've actually will have made, there's Big A. We actually will have made $18 if we sell our piglets today. The little piglets. They're worth $48 after 1 month. And that's pretty cool. So let's do some contracts. Geez, I just left contracts on the multiplayer server, and I'm going to do some more contracts on mine. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Let me clear my throat so we can get going, so we can do that. We don't need the cedar right now. Look at this. I've got a lot of bales. I've got 84 bales ready to go. There's Kara. We got 84 bales to sell, but let's go get us. We took contracts on, let's see. You can see them all. 89, 84 right now. And I want to only do silage bales because what we do is once we get done with the contract and we sell what we need, then we keep the silage bales. We also upgraded the from the Ursus to the giant one now that holds 24. So we can sell 24 bales at a time now. And those are all fermented. So let's hook up and let's go do a contract while we're waiting. But welcome in, everybody, to day number 29 already out of our 365 challenge. It's great. It's awesome. And it's fantastic. Spent about an hour and a half on the multiplayer server today with Big A. We did some contracts. We got some stuff done, which is good. So that's awesome. All right. So I do believe we are right across the street from where we need to be. Well, it's nice to start seeing some green stuff, isn't it? It was so brown for so long. What I've decided to do, everybody, is I usually go 10x speed, and we go from 8 in the morning until 6 at night, which is 9 hours. But we're gonna go we're gonna go 15x speed, so we can start speeding this up a little bit. Not that we want our series to speed up, but with experience comes wisdom, and my experience is 28-day months is extreme. For anybody, including myself. It is absolutely extreme. So instead of it taking us an hour to get through a day, it's going to take us 45 minutes. So if it all works out and we get enough people in here, we'll go 4 days instead of 3. Nice. You did? You bought a field and expanded a new field? Nice. I have to get... Where is my fields? Oh, okay, we're up the street here. I made a mistake, guys, and I wanted to tell you guys up front that I had made a mistake. We're going to go through here because I think we can get through to 89 first. We'll do that one. We'll mow them both, and then we'll bale them up. Actually, we'll do one and then the other. We'll complete it because if not, it'll charge us for it. Where is... How do I get into this farm? Oh, there's that one. We got to take a run, guys. Hey, puppy dog in the middle of the road. Hang on, I'll explain my mistake here in a minute. As soon as I get figured out how to get over to field 80. That's this one. Okay. Nope. Okay, right there. So I got to go through 88 to get to 89. And how do you get into 88? Right here. The mistake I made was, and I was gracious enough... one of the people that are really close to the channel pointed out something to me. When you're doing 28-day months, if you start out with nothing, like if you start from scratch like we did, it's a long haul. I needed to start with some fields that have some stuff in them, and I needed to start with stuff that we could get ready to go. There's Russ. Welcome in. Welcome in to day number 29 already. You believe it? It's going so fast. We are going to do a couple of contracts as we always do. There we go. This is a super tiny field here. Super tiny. That's all right, though. That's what we want. Nope, I'm on the front. Wait. And the mistake I made was not getting it ready correctly. Also, when you're doing 28-day months, you need a little bit bigger fields. So what I should have done was made it and combined a bunch of fields on this map and made it so that we were... Let me get in here like this. Yeah. There we go. B. All right. Let's get in here so you guys can see. This is going to not take us very long at all. Now we can mow both fields, but we're going to bale this one up and then get rid of it first. Oh, I'm so used to going game speeds. On the multiplayer server, it's so fast. We're going to have to go around this because there is hit markers on this, right? Okay. But thank you guys for coming in and joining me. We may be taking a break, and I think what I'm going to do is not take a break from the series. It's going to continue. But what I'm going to do is bring it up so that we, instead of once every 7 days, now you come back, you're going to come back once every 14 days. So that once a week we go we're going to go 2 episodes per game month and do it that way. Because that way it's going to move the series. I'm anxious to finish it and learn my lesson the hard way that 28-day months is not for the faint at heart. That is for sure. That is for sure. But this is a gorgeous map. Huh. See, I'm having it too, Big A. Those wonky looking trees that look like they're made with paper. Look at that. I've never had that before. That's the first time I've ever had that. Big A's had it a few times, but I've never had it. That's the first time for me. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if that's because they're getting ready to do an update or what, but that's not... They're all doing it, though, now. Huh. That's crazy. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome into the Fury Machine Gaming channel. You guys all know how it works. So we're not going to worry about too much of that, but welcome in. Most of you guys will be working on your farms. I know Big A is going to be doing some multiplayer server stuff. So that's exciting too. I do it too when I watch streamers, so I would expect it. Ooh, that one's going to be right on top of that windrow. It's okay. This is a really super tiny field for a triple mower. Even though it's, well, then again, we have upgraded. So our tractor is 305 horsepower now. So it would pull this. The last tractor I had struggled. That is for sure. We had to take out a loan. Oh, but the good news is that I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing the contracts off camera. We are officially out of debt. See, we're out of debt. We were $280,000 in debt, and because I did so much silage, actually we spent $1,343,000 on new vehicles. So, and I built a few things last month. So we're ready. I don't know what's going to happen, how long I'm going to be able to stay on it. 365-day challenge. I should have thought ahead, and I should have picked a bigger map for sure, at least a 4X. And that's the truth, Russ, because this map is more or less a one-day month kind of map where you go, 2X, 3X speed, and you go one-day months because, as you can see, the fields are so small. We're going 15X speed, and it's only 11 o'clock in the morning, and we're done with this field already. So if you can imagine, if I only had this field to do, the rest of the day I'm just waiting, doing nothing. So thank goodness for contracts. If not, we literally wouldn't have anything to do. So if I was to do this challenge again, which I may, I would definitely do it on at least a minimum of a 4X fields map where we can have the space and the time. Like in real life, okay, so we can shut that down. We can shut that down. We can fold this, and then where do we got to go now? 80, 84. Oh, there's 81. It's blinking over there. So let's go mow 84. I forgot how I got in here. Yeah, I would do it on a 4X or 16X map, so you would have a 100 or 200 acre field, something to do. That's okay, Kara. It's fine. You watch as long as you want. You're always welcome here. You know that. You're welcome as long as you want. I don't force anybody to stay. Everybody's got stuff to do. Let's see. Now we're going to go around the corner, and 84 should be off the road. I'm hoping. Anyways. Oh, I tell you, remember when we tried to find field 57 and it was behind the animal dealer? I still haven't figured out how to get into that field other than the way we did it. Okay, so coming up, there's the entranceway. Now this one's a little bit bigger. Good. This one. And then we'll mow all our fields, and then we'll bale one at a time and sell the bales. Ooh. All right, let's get this off there so it's not annoying. It's weird because it's not doing it too bad over here. This is another reason, everyone, that I can't stand the those trees. They're just a mess. There we go. There we go. And put it in third gear, and away we go. Oh, where we go. Exit stage left. This one's a decent size field. I mean, we have my farm in real life, we're super small, but my one meadow is 80 acres. So it would be all these combined. The biggest field on this map, I've already checked it, is field, let me see here, is one of these up here. Either 110, one of these up here, and they're only like 6 acres, 8 acres. They're not very big. They're not very big at all. Maybe 10 if you're lucky. So this field is more for the people that want to play super realistic, play one-day months, play like 2x, 3x speed, and that's it. That's okay. You know, go to sleep. You can, here's a good thing, Kara, is that you can always watch it tomorrow. It'll post on YouTube automatically. I've also got to load up I just got done recording episode 6 for Dark Forest. I'm super excited we are a little cat out of the bag. We're starting to build our farm. So we've made it that far. I've also decided on that one to go, we play 3x speed one-day months. So I'm going to record one video and then I'm going to play off camera so that we can get to the next month. It'll be one episode per game month so that way we can move it along. That's a fair assessment. But I really want to encourage people to play to 28-day months because it is absolutely a challenge, but you have to have the right map. This map it's like too small. It's a good map, beautiful map, absolutely fantastic map, but it's too small for 28-day months unless you're running 15x to 30x speed. Then you can actually do it. And that's the other thing we should have done. We should have put it at 15x. And at 15x, if you're playing for 10 hours, 9 hours, it's 45 minutes. And off we go here. And just so you guys know, this is a realistic way to do it. This is how we mow our meadows at home. On my farm, we mow with our triple mowers on the back with a weight on the front. It's just less pressure on it, running it off the main PTO instead of the front PTO. It is just the way we do it. It is an extra step to hook up the mowers, but it is all good. And if you notice with Farm Sim, when you go around a corner, it doesn't miss that back section. How many times you guys had your triple mowers on the back, your butterflies, and then your front mower, and you miss stuff on the front? It's doing that for 2 reasons. Dark chocolate. That's awesome, Russ. That's awesome. Yeah, I should have named it that. I should have named it the Dark Chocolate Forest. I should, I'm going to have to put on there a chocolate factory or a chocolate milk factory if they have one. I'm going to have to put that on that map. But it's my cathartic series, believe it or not. It's so relaxing to get in there and just work for an hour and cut some trees and chit-chat with you guys. It's more relaxing. This one is more, when you're doing it super realistic, it's so, a lot of setup, a lot of getting stuff ready, a lot of stuff. It's pretty cool, though. I like it. I like both series. We're going to continue the realistic series on live series, I think. And we're also going to continue the Dark Forest series until I complete my goal. And then once I complete my goal, then I will move on from that map. And as soon as we complete the goal on this map. So we're not leaving this map. Oh. Why was I only going? Oh, okay, yeah. That's about right. We mow at about 6.2. Yeah, so 7's about right. Between 7 and 8. But yeah. I'm going to continue this. I'm going to continue both series till they're done. I just want to, and I may flip it around and once in a while live stream Dark Forest. And then when it's done, we'll pick 2 brand new maps, one for the realistic series and one for the non-realistic series, if you follow me. There we go. Now we can start cutting her. Yep, we can start cutting her right here. It's small enough now. There we go. Now this should go us about 8 miles downhill. There we go. Yeah, these, I never understood, and I've researched it many, many times. I never understood how Giants has it set at mowing at 11, 12, 13 miles an hour. The world record mowers that are triple mowers mow at 11 miles an hour max. That's 11.9, I think the guy said, so close to 12. But still, when you're mowing and they got you going 14 miles an hour, 13, 14, there's no way your mowers could cut that fast. But after all, it's just a game, and who am I? I'm just a guy that's just living in the world of farm sim most of the time. Oh, this could be disaster. The guy baling would be mad at me right now because that windrower that I just rolled over would have been splattered everywhere. Would have chucked the grass everywhere. Our mowers also have conditioners on them at home, our butterfly mowers. So ours starts to dry it. And it also windrows it just like this. This is super realistic. So all we really have to do when we're making hay is we come and we have a windrower that keeps it into, or a tedder that keeps it in the windrows, like my Elo that I have. And it literally just keeps everything the same. And we just bale up the hay. It's the same thing. So Farm Sim Giants has done pretty well. I will say, without a shadow of a doubt, you can mimic pretty close to real life within reason. Their bale physics needs a lot of work. Needs a lot of work. First of all, the what do you call it there? The scale is all wrong. Round bales that are 180 size are 1.8 meters. So a meter in the United States is little 3.42 feet. So it's literally almost 6 feet. I just rolled over that windrower. So it's pretty close to being 6 feet around. So that'll give you an idea. The average human in the United States is 6 foot tall. So they're bigger than a human. They're taller than a human. They weigh about 1,500 to 2,000 pounds. But in this game, you can wing them around pretty quick. Unless you've got extreme hills like that one over there, round bales usually don't roll. They just sit there. We also leave our round bales mostly out, even the hay bales. They can sit out because the netting protects them. They'll get snow on the top of them, but then the rest of it doesn't get wet. So, just you drive around by my house here, and 95% of the farmers, you'll see hay bales and stuff just sitting in the meadow. It's pretty cool. And then we most of the time around here with the bales, we use what is it? What am I looking at here? I want to show you guys. We use this thing here, the round one that the sausage maker, as everyone calls it in this game. But this is what people use around here to wrap their bales with. And it just pushes it out a giant tube, and you'll go along like the edge of the field, and you'll see just long white tubes or black tubes, whichever kind of color wrap they want to use. Now we're going to have to go, let's go this side first. And then we'll pick this mower up. So how you guys doing today? We're going to mess that one windrow up there. It's okay. That's awesome. I just read that again, Russ. That's great. We finished our corn harvest in real life. We did really well. We were averaging about 23 to 24 bushels per acre, which is really good high yield for us. It's pretty good. All got made to the co-op. Everything worked out well with that. Now, where do we go next? We did 89, 84. Let's make our way to 81. We'll mow that. And then we'll bale up the little baby one. We'll take it to wherever we need to take it. And what I do is I get them into my... Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that. We may have to bring over the little thing to bring the bales out to the road. Yeah, I thought about that once I got going here. Okay. I think I can go up here. Turn around. Or turn right. This may be the first series that we fail, because I know that it's getting to the point where it's getting frustrating to continue. Like, if you think about 31 days, Or 29 days on this. Where can we get in? Hello? Where's the... Oh, there it is. 29 days would have been about 3 years on a regular map. There we go. Ooh, 81's decent size. Ooh, with a bunch of trees in the middle. Let's shut this down. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Yes. I probably should have started clockwise, but that's okay. Let the RPMs come up on that, and let's go. Let's see if we can hit that gate. Oh, no hit markers on that gate. I've got 60 more days in game before our fields look like this tomorrow. That's crazy talk right there. It's crazy. 60 more days. If you think about that in layman's terms, I mean, we're doing on live streams now, we're doing about 3 to 4 days. So that's what, 20 weeks for us to get to where we can do it. I think in 20 weeks you guys might get bored of this map. I think in 20 weeks, I might get bored of this map. So I think what we're going to do is going forward, I think we're going to pick another map that we can alternate between. Well, we'll have realistic series on going on both. We'll have this one and the one on a bigger map. And we'll keep our Dark Forest till that, because those goals are obtainable. That one I'm playing 1 day months, so it doesn't matter how fast or slow the days go. But this one, working at 28-day months, I need a little bit more to do. Because I don't like doing contracts. Because in real life, we do help each other out. We do help farmers out. But it's not an every single day thing. It's once in a great while. Hey, can you guys come and help us harvest or run bales or something? You know, we get that in. Oh, nice. Oh, so you're saying I can run right through this? Nice. I didn't even know that. Here I was going around them. Thanks, Russ. So I think what we'll do is we'll think long and hard. I'll get with some people that are close to the channel. And we'll pick us a map that's a little bit bigger. But we'll do both. We'll do this one and the big map, and we'll alternate it between live streams. That way you guys are good, you know. Because if it was me watching, after a little while, like, let's say, okay, we're 4 weeks now into Bally Springs live streams, and I had 2 episodes out before that. So if you think about, that's 4 weeks in a row, and then 2 the 5th week. So we're literally right now, this is our getting ready to start our 6th week on this map. So if I was watching somebody realistically, like, try to do this, after 6 weeks, I even would get bored watching it. I'd be skipping ahead, and I'd be doing all kinds of things. So it's one thing when your series is moving and progressing. When you're only coming on and doing grass contracts, it's kind of hard to keep people entertained. You're doing the same thing you did last week, and the week before that, and the week before that. So I think I'll get with the powers that be, people that are close to the channel. We'll pick a nice, big, giant map that we can get bigger pieces of equipment and use that stuff. And we'll keep both series, and we'll just start alternating them so that you guys can get a little bit of this and a little bit of the big map, and we can continue to, and whichever one progresses more. I think I also will progress this quite a bit off camera. But like I showed you guys before on Dark Forest, I can play ahead a little bit. I just got to sell everything that gets sold has to be sold on camera. That's always the rule I make. So that way you guys can see the money being made at the same time. So, but this map is gorgeous. I don't know. I may just stick with it. I don't know. We'll see. Because I may, if I do it right, and I play only, we could even do 1 episode per game month with you guys. And then I go off camera and I do my thing. And if you guys think I'm joking, let me show you. I'm not kidding. We are right now 27 hours and 11 minutes into this map. So I'm not joking when I'm saying I'm legitimately playing off camera. We're literally day 29, and the only reason that we're going so fast now is because I bumped it up to 15x. But legitimately, 29 hours would have been 29 days. So we're being legit here, guys. It's no joke. This is a series that has done it. So what I may do, you know what? I got thinking about it literally while we're talking. I may keep just the series until we pick a new one, and let me come back and we'll only have one episode per month. And that way, literally, by the time we only have to go a year. So that would only be like 11 more episodes would get us through. And then we're going to have to think long and hard next time about picking 28 days, if you know what I mean. But that way we can complete our goals, if you know what I mean, and not have to cheat our way through it as far as, let's just go to another map, and then you know what would happen to this one. It would be gone because it would eventually be worked its way through. So let's do it. Let's do it the right way and continue to do it. But I'll bring you guys back once a month. So we'll get through August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd today. And maybe 4th if there's enough people in here that want me to stay a 4th day. And we'll go from there. If we get through 4 days, then I only have to play a little bit, you know, and I have a whole week to do it. So it's like you can whip off 45 minutes here, 45 minutes there pretty quick. Whoops, that's not what I want. I don't want to hire you as a worker. I don't do workers. In fact, many of you know I've already deleted Courseplay. I do utilize workers, but I only utilize workers that are just regular workers. I don't use Courseplay anymore. So, because even when you have family members helping on your farm, they get paid. So, know that from firsthand experience. So I'm a big one on that one. Doesn't mean anything. Couple of shout outs as we normally do right around there, right around this time. Make sure you're checking out, going over and checking out Big A's channel. He's got several things in the works. He's buying his time until the DLC comes out. The new one, I'm not getting it. I'm done with Giants has gotten enough of my money. I've bought every DLC with the exception of I didn't get pumps and hoses, and I didn't get there's one more that was in there that I did not get. We're going to hope that this gives me enough of the contract. Nice. Have you hugged a tree today? There. Now we've gone enough to where we can start going around. Perfect. I did not know that, Russ. Thank you. Ping. Haha. I was sitting there trying to drive around them, and yeah, we found out too on the multiplayer server today that if you put a sell point down, and even if you sell it, okay, like I sold it under my farm, but it was made into another person's farm or another thing, it stayed there. And I just got done selling canola at a sell point that wasn't even there, but yet it registered it. It was weird. But it wouldn't let us sell anything and wouldn't let us move the farm or anything, but it's because that it still recognized that sell point down. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Here we go. We got about another hour and a half in game here. Well, actually, let's see. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll play till 5. Because it's going to start getting dark anyways. We're going to have to move our hours up anyways. I actually just mowed our front, my 10-acre backyard yesterday. So, don't forget to change your clocks back tonight, everybody. You guys know that it is, well, if you're in the United States, it's daylight savings time. Get an extra hour of sleep, but Do you really? Because it'll switch over at 2 a.m. and it'll go back to 2 a.m. or it'll go back to 1 a.m. So you get an extra hour, but for those of us who will be up, it'll just be an extra hour at night. But thank you guys for joining me, for real. Without you guys, I'm nothing. I'm nobody. I'm just trying to, you know. Okay. Get some sleep, Miss Kara. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. We will sleep and dream of sugar plum fairies and the whole 9 yards, and just make sure you just rest easy. You can always catch the rest of the stream the next day. That's what's cool about live streams, is even though you can't catch them live, I know poor Cranky, he can't watch them because it's so late where he's at that by the time I go on, it's like 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning where he's at. So he's just like, I'm sorry for you. But what's cool about him is he'll watch them every time they drop anyways. He watches all my stuff. So he's a cool cat. He's a cool dude. Don't let his name fool you. He's a nice guy. You know, even though his name is Old Cranky, he's not cranky at all. He's a nice dude. Him and I go back and forth with the jokes sometimes. Picks on me, I pick on him, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty awesome. Keeps it fun. There's Big A. There you go. How's the what are you working? Are you expanded, right? Because you're working on the multiplayer server. So are you working that field right now? Because I tell you, was it me, Big A, or is like those 2 contracts? They took forever. That took forever to harvest, and I was going at 6 miles an hour, which I never do. Was it me, or did it just take us both forever to do those contracts? I was like, oh my gosh! I ended up with a little over 32 or 33,000. No, it was 32 because it fit in the trailer. It was 32,000 of canola off that field. Do you believe that? That was crazy. I didn't think I was ever going to get that much. I thought I was going to just get like, you know, because canola is like one of the worst yielding crops ever. Now this field is decent size too. I'll tell you right how much it is. It's only 3 acres. But what I would have done, what I should have done is, you see how I could have taken out all the hedges and made us a giant field. Then it wouldn't be so bad. We also can do that too going forward. But I think what I'm going to do is let's keep it at 15x speed and try to get you guys to at least let's accomplish the goal of getting a year at 28-day months. And I will show you every time how many hours I've played, so you guys know. You know, I don't play games like that. When I tell you I'm doing something, I do it. I don't cheat. I'm not saying I haven't. I'm just saying when it comes to telling people how I'm playing, that's how I play. There you go. We're getting ready to do the last few up downs here, and then our all 3 fields will be mowed. We'll take this back. We'll wash it. We'll fix it. We'll repair it, and then we will go into the next day, because we're already, in fact, I think we were going to play till 5 o'clock. I don't have any other vehicles on my farm to tab to. So we got to go back. We'll finish mowing this in the morning. Sunflowers in it. Nice. Nice. Yeah. That's what I did, is I mowed my grass first on my 2 big fields. I only own 2 fields on the multiplayer server. I own fields 7 and 8. And I mowed them both, and I put, I got like 260,000 liters off my 2 fields. Give me 1 second. I see a T-bone. What was I going to say? Oh, I got like 260,000 liters of grass. And it would only took 60,000 to fill the pen for my sheep. So I filled that, and then I dumped the rest literally in the fermenting silo. But what we're doing is we're going 3-day months there at 3x speed. So it takes a hot minute. So I mowed it, and then I combined them, and then I plowed them in together and made a giant, well, it's about 12 acre field. It's not really giant. And now I'm waiting. Waiting for them to grow. So Big A and I went on earlier today, and we kind of did contracts together so that we could pass some time. Oh, man, it was just excruciating. So, yeah. But welcome in, T-Bone. Welcome. Speak of the devil. He is the man that did the very map that I am doing my other Let's Play on, Dark Forest. I don't think can I reach that? I think I can. But yeah, want to give an apology, T-Bone, that what happened was if you caught the last record, well, no, you couldn't have because it drops Monday. I recorded a video for Dark Forest for Monday, and I explained what happened. I was getting a lot of messages and nonsense crap going on Steam, so I just shut everybody off. And then Steam was literally taking my friends and moving them around and getting rid of them and deleting them and doing all. It was really weird. It was what was done. So what I did is I just shut every notification off. So I don't know what's going on with that, but until it's all fixed and done and whatever, then I'll come back and then we'll be all set again. Because I know you got pictures for your new map and everything like that. We'll fix that. We'll get it all done. But I just had to shut it. It was driving me nuts. I was getting these like, oh, if you're interested in getting what was it? Oh, if you want art done on your channel, please contact us. And I'm thinking, okay, I've had those on Twitch, but I've never had them on Steam. And now they're starting to come over onto Steam, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Redonkulous, if you ask me. All right, let's go back home and go to CP's. And we can't start mowing in the morning until around 9 o'clock, so we're going to check some things. Yeah, because we got to let that dew burn off first before we start mowing. And so I am just having so much fun relaxing. Like I said on Dark Forest, that's about my 5th go-around on the map. And I've never accomplished the goal. And for one time, I'd like to accomplish a goal on that map. I have very simple rules on that map. There's nothing major that you have to do, but it's very simple. All right, guys, we made it through day 29. Here we are on day 30. We just made it. Let's. This isn't going to change because it won't change until November. Oh, man. And then we're going to hustle right over here. Oh, you know what? I got to repair those things. So let me check on our piggies. They were worth $48. Hey, I bought them for $30. So we're already plus 18. They're still only worth 3. They're not gonna. I only have 5 of these little rugrats. They got enough straw to last them till the next millennium. So I think 117. I only put in here 119,000 was the total amount. 120,000, whatever it was. So in 20 or 31 days, they've only used less than 3,000 straw. It's like, okay, I got it. What else can we do? Oh, yeah, we got to go finish our thing, but let's wait another about 45 minutes. So, as you can see, we're starting to have some green stuff now. Our oats are finally level 2. Level 2. It's like, what are we playing, a role-playing game here, Fury? Come on. But, I was going to do my shout-outs. Oh, man, I went all over the place tonight. I got Big A out of the way. Make sure you guys are checking out Van Ham Gaming. Please. He's an amazing guy. He's a little under the weather tonight. He's watching probably from his bedroom on his phone. I'm not expecting him to chit-chat because he was so sick today. He popped into Big A stream, and we found out that he was not feeling well. So sending healing prayers to him, and hope he does well. I don't know if he wants to mention it or not. T-Bone, you want me to say something about the new map or no? Let me know in the comments before I go hog wild, because I always try to get permission from the map makers before I announce anything. We'll go up, we'll finish mowing, and then we'll bale the field 81. And where's our contracts? Jeez, Fury, come on. There we go. These are the ones we collected. And do they all go to the BGA? No, this one goes to the Bally Spring Mart. This goes to sell everything. Bally Spring Mart. And I think the Bally Spring Mart is over there. But we'll tag it when we're ready. Yeah, all right, so let's head back up to the field, finish mowing, and then we're ready to go. So. Oh, did you guys see that? It clips through. Huh. I just noticed that. Never noticed it before. I've been just backing it in there. So now that we don't have any wings on our butterfly mower, that's okay. So. But Mr. T-Bone is part of the Shanty Boys map making. They've done maps like he hasn't, but the group has done maps like Silver Eagle Lake or something like that. I can't remember what the Silver's map was. Matt's was oh man, I've been so out of the loop as far as they go. I usually pretty much just play T-Bone's maps, which are oh gosh, yes, Dark Forest, the next chapter. The new one that come out. I'll get you guys the list. But they're great maps, and they're very smooth, and they're very easy to play. And there's no issues. I've been playing his maps for a long, long time, and I don't ever have issues with it. Usually. But at least this time you came in with your actual logo. Last time I'm like, who the heck's... I've seen that name before. But I only use, like... Usually when I see people's real names, I only see their real names in, like, Steam when they're emailing me or they're talking to me or Discord or something like that, you know. It kind of threw me off last week. There we go. It is now 9 o'clock. We can start mowing. The dew is pretty much burned off by now, and it is a nice Blackwater Bottoms and Split Mountain Ranch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody, there we go. Those are the Shanty Boys maps. I will try, if I remember, to throw a link into my description box for those two, for the Shanty Boys websites. They also have many, many, many mods on there. That some forestry mods and some things like that. They also have some different kinds of mods that they've edited. So it's a nice place. It's a nice place, and it's safe, and the mods are nice and safe, and it's very hard to find that anymore. Boy, we woke up to a cloudy morning this morning. These things always look like apples to me. That's why Fury isn't allowed to have candy anymore. Just not going to happen. I was told that I am off candy for a while. Because I tell you, we don't get any trick-or-treaters here on the farm because we're in the middle of nowhere and we're off a dirt road anyways, so we don't get a lot of trick-or-treaters, but I spent probably about $200 on candy, and I've eaten it all myself. So, not very good. Not very good for the sugar levels, not very good for anything. I haven't even eaten it all yet. I was finishing up this morning on Big A Stream. I was finishing up eating some Snickers and Twix, and it's not very good for you, but tastes good. All right, so now we're finished mowing finally of all 3 fields. And let's get this back to the farm. We don't have to wash her again. She's okay for the rest of the day. But I do have to repair her. So as we go by the shop, I'm going to go in there and repair it. Well, I have the mobile repair shop, so maybe we'll just repair it at the farm. Yes, yes, yes. Did you finally shut the server down, Big A, or are you still going with it for a few more hours? And are you streaming early tomorrow? Are you streaming? Because you said one of these days, you said today, and then I got up. Of course, did what I needed to do so I could be available for you. You said you were going to go like 7:30 in the morning. And so I got up, got done milking, and got finished, and we wrapped up quick, and I got ready to go, and he's nowhere to be found. So I was just like, okay. So I played a little farm sim myself and then took a nap. And then I took another nap this afternoon because it's called old man nap time. I have a date with the back of my eyelids half the time. All right, so great job last week, guys, with deciding on upgrading this tractor. It was a great idea. I'm supposed to be over here, Fury, and you're driving all over crazy. All right, so now we're going to take our baler and run up to that first little dinky field. Now, do I still have that? Do I still? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. I have the big bag handler. I didn't know if I had the thing that allowed me to lift the bales. We have over 84 bales ready to go. Now, the cool thing is, I wanted to explain to you guys that you guys know that, oh, I got to get that forward right there. You guys know that silage bales, if you're doing them, they usually take 3 months if you're playing one-day months, right? And if you're using a bunker silo, it does it in 24 hours, right? Which is 1 month. If you're playing 28-day months, these things ferment in 4 days. 4 days, they're ready to go. I've done it. I've done this one. I've done that one. And I've got these ones over here ready to go on the side of this field. 4 days out of the 28, and silage is ready. So on 28-day months, you could get silage, and it's definitely a money-making thing. It's actually really cool. So that's what I would do. That's what I would. I mean, I don't even need I didn't need my harvester at first. I didn't need the planter at first. There's so many things you start a map out and you just buy stuff and you're like, yay, look at all the money I have. Look at all the money I have. And it doesn't work that way. Now, this is a Mark Thor baler that we are getting ready to use. Many of you have seen me use this on lots and lots of bales and made hundreds and hundreds and probably, if not thousands of bales with this thing. But he's made it to where I can put my logo on it. I'm not putting it on this one because we're doing realistic, so I picked the Viacon Fast Baler, it's still Mark Thor's. But we went with the orange, and that was in favor of Big A because his favorite color is orange. So we went orange on this. Yeah, I try not to use the same colors as him because usually a lot of times him and I end up doing things pretty close to the same. His Alma Missouri series is amazing. He did that huge field earlier today with that small piece. I was so proud of him because that's a Fury style thing, and he did it, and I was so happy with him. But yeah, check him out. Check his stuff out. I'm really happy. I want to see him grow. I want to see him be like way, way, way bigger than me and way better than me. So that's what you always wish for your kids. How'd I get in here? I forgot. Did I go the right way? Is it this one? Is it this one? Yes, I do. I think we almost drove by it, everybody. All right, I can't take it anymore. Let's get in here. There. Want to get the field replanted? Yeah. You said you slept in. All right. We'll get this little baby thing. Then we'll sell. Now, we're going to have to bring the bales. There's my mic cracking again. I wonder what's going on with that. That's crazy. I hope I don't need a new one. This thing's $1,000 mic. Either that or it only happens when I get my voice really loud. We're going to have to go back and get our front loader. We might be able to get it in here. We'll see. We'll see. All right, now I got to go down. I had to adjust the speed because Mark's got it so you can bail at like 19 miles an hour. And, even though the bail is absolutely fantastic, I bail at realistic speeds on a realistic time. You guys know that. Yeah, you did sleep in, which is fine. You know what? We're all entitled to that. Nobody has to be up at a certain time, especially when you're an adult, especially when you're day off from work. Especially when it's a day off from work. Nobody is. But I also love this baler because it's got a really extra wide pickup on it. As you can see, every once in a while when I go by another windrow, it picks it up, and it does that because it's great for going around corners like this. As you can see, it'll pick it up a little bit. See that? But it's great because you don't miss any. How many times you guys miss stuff on a baler? In real life, it's a little bit different because you're seeing this, and it's a lot better. But as a content creator, you want to get out here. If we end up with like 4 bales, it would be pretty cool. See, now watch. You'll see. See how it picked it up? going around that corner. That's why he did it, which is great. Very, very, very user-friendly. Wow, 3 bales already at 180. They're really tight field. Kind of nice. This field right here is smaller than my actual yard. My backyard is 10 acres. So this here is tiny. My dog would enjoy this as a kennel. Oh, I miss my puppy. Miss my puppy. We lost him, July 24th. He passed away. But he was an old man, and he was great. He did his job. He protected the house and protected Mommy and I for a lot of years, so he did what he had to do. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4 bales. It's 35,000 liters. Let's go up here around here. That's too tight. Now what's nice is this baler is what's called an inline baler, so that I'll stop here real quick and I'll show you. So you see where the PTO is located? Right square in the middle? That's called an inline baler, which means that I can turn right or left with this baler. If it was mounted, like the baby balers are mounted on the sides, like right here, and their PTO goes to the middle, you can only turn either to the right or to the left. Generally, it's to the right, because if you go left, you'll snap that off. This is an inline, and look at that. I think it's actually moving and spinning. Whew. Loved it. Love it. See how many? See what I mean? You're doing a good job. And that thing's moving. That thing's moving. Oh, man. Great job, guys. Great job. Great job. Now, this Massey is an in-game Massey, but still. Yeah, so that's why we're allowed to, we're freely can turn either way we want. A lot of people get misunderstood what an inline baler is. Most square balers, except for baby balers, are offset. So you're really only supposed to go right. So what you want to do with those is you want to start on the outside and work your way with your headlands and just keep going to the right. So, because we have 2 of them on our farm, so very familiar. All right, so that is that. We will go to the field, the next field, which I do believe is 84. We'll drop the baler off. We'll come and get our little picker-upper, pick this up, and I'm hoping I can get into this field, and we'll go to sell it. And then we'll do one field at a time. Because you guys know when you're doing contracts with silage bales, it makes silage right away. So if you're ever in need of silage super fast, do a contract of grass mowing that makes you wrap it into silage bales. And it's just great because you can get, usually I end up with about 2 or 3 bales left over out of each day, each contract. There, we'll drop this off. We'll go get our thingy. We'll put him, let's turn him around and put him right here. There we go. There we go. We'll be right back for you, buddy. This little Massey's nice. Super nice mod. I've been getting lucky lately with the last couple of times I've gotten mods. They've just been phenomenal mods. Epic. This isn't even a mod. This is an in-game tractor. I can only imagine what Fs22 or 24, whatever one they decide to do, is going to look like. It's just going to be great. Did you guys hear that? Me hit my mic. There's Billy. There's Cowboy. I know. You've been busy too, Cowboy. You've been working on your own farm. Everything's going well. Russ. Love you, brother. Thank you for coming in. You know how I feel about you. You've been here with forever and a day. Thank you. Go eat dinner. And if we're still on a little bit, you can catch us. If not, I will see you next Saturday as usual. I'm so glad that... Let me clear my throat there. I'm so glad that you can come and see us. I mean, there was... it was a while there you couldn't see us because I was streaming on different nights and I wasn't always streaming. So it's nice to see you. It's nice to see you. One last thing, Russ, before you go. Has Nathan updated Meadow Grove? Is it a different version? Because I don't have Facebook. So if he's released it on Facebook, send it to me. Because I'd like to start a series eventually on that one again. And because I couldn't really go far because there was issues with the map. So if he's updated it past version 1.1, 1.0, I mean, let me know. Or grab me the copy of it and send it to me like you did last time. And I will be eternally grateful. And we'll get a series going on that one. Yeah. So, all right. I'm hoping the Fury can drive a little bit here. Let's do this from in camera. Because they strategically put these on there. So we should be able to get in here. But take care, Russ. And welcome in, Cowboy. Welcome in. Probably be 25 or 26 now. Nice. All right. Let's get this. Let's do this in cab. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Let's do it. See if we can manage to do it in cab. I think we can. We got actually quite a few bales off this little baby quarter-acre field. Nice. Okay, there's 3. And then what I do is when I get to the sell point, instead of just dropping them all in there, I unload the baler, and then I drop them in one at a time. Which it's gonna have. I've got to go back and get the big bag handler. I think we can grab them 3 at a time. There's that, and I think that's it, right? Let's see. Did we get them all? Yes, we did. Shut that down. And where are we going with these? Let's see. Where's my contracts? I just went by them again, didn't I? Come on, Fury, wake up. What did we just do here? Which field did we just do? 89? Okay. Where does 89 go? Take the bales to the sell everything point. Okay, so where's the sell everything point, everybody? Sell everything. Okay. So we're going to tag that. We're going to look on our map and find out where our sell everything. Ooh, you know what? It's right up the road. Sweet. I like going to this place. It's pretty easy, but we're going to swing by the farm. We're going to grab our front loader, and we're going to grab our big bag handler. Yeah, actually, corn silage in real life is more of a gray. It's shredding it. I mean, it has a green hue to it, but to me, it's more like gray. But yeah, there's a lot of things they can improve on, but there's a lot of things they have improved on, which is absolutely epic in my opinion. I got this map way before it was released on the Mod Hub, and there was some things that you could do on the map that they didn't put in here. But yeah, probably 25 or 26. But by the time that rolls around, I might be done with Bally Springs. No, we're gonna start pushing it now. We're gonna start pushing it a little bit faster. And I want to do a legitimate challenge on it, on a bigger map. I think. I don't know. We may have learned our lesson and not be able to go 28-day months anymore. It's borderline an insane challenge, that's for sure. All right, so we're gonna unhook this. I'm gonna grab this right here, right here. Nope. Guess what? We got to take the weight off, everybody. I knew that. You'd think I'd never played Farm Sim before. There you go. They absolutely need to fix the bale physics. And they need to fix the scale. Like I was telling chat earlier, Cowboy, these in real life, okay, these 1.8 meters, that's what 1.8 bales, 1.80 is 1.8 meters around, which is almost 6 feet. They're not, look, I'm taller than the bales. Like when I come up, these things would not, you would not, like you'd have to get a ladder to climb on these things. This would be 12 meters high. It's absolutely crazy. Well, no, it'd be 1.80, 1.8, maybe 3.6 meters, which is about 9 feet tall. You'd still need a ladder to get on top. And we don't stack them like this in real life. They stack like this, 2 on the ground, and that's it. And then you keep making rows. You can put them like this, but you have to be careful because they're huge. And they're so big, everyone, just so you know, they're so big that a skid loader can literally only pick up one before it starts tipping over. They're almost 2,000 pounds. So they got to fix the scale. They got to fix the scale right off the bat. That's the one thing I'm asking for. Cowboy's asking for the corn silage to be changed. All right, guys, the ones that are in the chat, what would you guys like to see changed on Fs22 is what I'm assuming. They're going to go 3 years. What would you like to see changed on Fs22 that would make the game either more realistic, easier for you, or that sort of thing? What would you like to see changed? They've already, I mean, keep in mind that some of the modders have already taken care of it. Like a modder already made the forage contractor so you can do forage harvesting. There's a lot of things that modders are doing, but what would you guys like to see changed more than anything? Mine is 100% scale. Make it feel, farming in real life is huge. In the famous words of Big A, mahusif. I don't even say it right. I mess it up every single time, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm allowed to. I'm old. You definitely would not be carrying bales on one of these things. Not on a machine like this. They do make them, but they only carry like 4 bales. Oh, this is a different... Have we sold here before? I think it... Wow, holy... Let's get you up a little bit and see if I can get you in here without scraping the paint off everything. Nope, not going to do it. All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to back up traffic for the next 1.5 miles. And we're going to unload this thing right here, and we're going to load them into there, and then we'll come pick it back up. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Ooh, this map is super tight. You know what? Can I make my own? No, it's concrete. Let's unload these right in the middle of the street. How's that sound? The air brake sound. I have the enhanced air brake sounds. But yeah, on a real tractor it doesn't really do that. You don't hear it every time. All right, let's get this done. So that's good. That'd be a decent one. I think a lot of us are, well, myself, I'm playing it to play as realistic, so anything that they can put in to the game that would require more, whether it's, I'm a huge one on scripts. Like, I like it to be like realistic as I can be. So anything that would make it as realistic as we can. Unfortunately, everybody, this may not work. Because this is going to pick up all 3 of these bales. Because I'm going to do this, and then it's going to grab all 3. And I don't think I can move. It's going to grab them all. All right. Well, that's going to be good to get it out of the road. Actually, this tractor's pretty decent size to pick up that many bales. But it's not realistic. Okay. Because I want these bales. So... Let's do this and go around the other side. Let's see if we can do this. I normally also don't use the big bag handler. I use the little flippy thingy, which we can go by. So I can just get on it. There we go. They have come a long way with enhanced, especially if it's 20. I agree. There's not enough change. That's true. Yes. And here's why. Here's why they need to simplify the pig food. Pigs in real life eat anything. Hey, Kobe, welcome in. Pigs will eat anything. They'll even eat the belt buckle off your belt. Okay, that was 80%. See, we're only going to need one more bale. So I think we're going to get 2 bales off this. So we're going to do this. Hiya. Get off. Awesome. Told you we'd be able to figure this out. We got 2 bales that we get to keep on that one. And we actually sold a little bit of them. All right, so now we can complete that contract. Field 89, is it? Completed. Yes. Now we'll collect that. And we will head up with this. We'll get these out into the road. You know what? We're not even going to worry about loading them back on this thing. I'm going to take it right to the farm like this. Yeah, baby, yeah. I did a contract on this map. 100%. 100%. I couldn't, you should, because I've never raised pigs in real life, but I do know friends of mine that have. And they throw slop in there. It's pretty much a mixture of everything, and it's literally... Could be corn one day, could be wheat the next day, could be whatever they have, and it's never, and it feeds them. It's like the whole percentage of it. But I did a contract, guys, on field number 4 a couple of days back. Up here, no, field 2. Holy pain in the booty to get in here. First of all, every single thing here is super tight. Get all the way up here, and you've got to drive. You got to drive down this little dirt road right here, and then right in through here, there's a little entranceway, and then you got to go. You can see it. It's already. Well, you see what I did. You see what I did is I took a part of the fence out while I was up there. I was like, I can't even get into the fence with a tractor. I kept hitting the stupid things, and my mowers were hitting it. I was like, okay, so you can. That's why there's a space there because I took out some of the gate. So I could get it in the field, do the contract, and then I had to come back out, come here. Then I had to come all the way down here to sell it at the BGA, which is... Wait, where's our store? Where's our store? Oh, there it is. That's the BGA right here. So it's like I'll never do that again. Yeah, there we go. We'll go up there and turn around. But welcome in, Kobe. Welcome. It's another Saturday. We're here. We're doing it. We bumped up our time to 15x speed. As I explained to the crew, what I've decided to do is I'm going to play off camera a little bit more so that we can... you guys can only come and join me like 2 episodes per game month or 1. Or yeah, I think we decided on 1. Because 28-day months is crazy. Yes, it is. Oh. I don't think Big A saw one of these. Oh, wait. He didn't, because we're on a different map. And they could have picked a better sound than that. When it first came out, it was like, okay, this is cool. Remember Fs22 when it was the gold nugget challenge and there was 100 gold nuggets on like every map? I remember spending hours looking for it. And then they came out with a little map that would show up. But in the beginning, you didn't have the map. So it's crazy. But yeah, that was I think that was FS17, the gold nuggets. And then they kind of did away with that. We're going to go dump these bales off, and then we're going to go take this down here. That was a nice little exchange, and we might as well get to another. Since we went a little bit more last day, we're going to sleep as soon as we drop this off. Then we'll go bail it up the last day. We'll go bail it up. Now we've got 4 bales. Now what I'm going to do is eventually I'm going to be buying that field and the field down there, and we're going to take out all these hedges so we can have a bigger field. All right, let's set these here for now. There we go. There's 4 bales towards our new one. Oh, you know what? All right, so you know what we're going to do tomorrow? We're going to finish one more contract today. Well, tomorrow. Don't hit that. And then we're going to start the day off tomorrow. Instead of going for a contract, let's sell some of our bales and make some moolah. How's that sound? It sounds pretty decent if you ask me. Since we have 84 bales to sell. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Go up here, and then I think we'll come running back like a little banshee in an hour. Because we play till 5 o'clock, which is perfect. This field, now if that field over there got us 4 or 5 bales off of it, this should get us. All right, we're going to have to try to find us a nice spot to put this. A nice spot to put that one in the middle of the rows so that we're into here. All right, day number 2. So that's day 30. Shut this down. All right, we're going to get a little exercise in. Let's go. Yep, we did 29 and 30, and we will be starting day 31 here in a minute. And that we only have to get 365 days. So however we do it, doesn't matter. I definitely will be bringing you guys back. I want to have the harvest, but I think it'll be once a month. I think we are October 1st. I think we'll come back. Yeah, my house is here. And I wish that my wife's car would run because I'd get this out of here because I don't like it. I can't remember if it was 17. The ball pack. Oh yeah, yeah. I think that was. I don't remember. There we go. Now we're gonna throw a quick saved game on this so that we don't. If something happens, we are already here. We don't have to come back. There we go. All right, so let's take. Yeah. We're going to sell some bales. But let's bail this up. We'll get this contract going pretty quick here. As you can see, I turned the traffic off. You know, it always seems like there's always a lot going on, but trust me, there's not. It's only contracts of grass right now. And when you start with the better contract mod, I'll show you. Every single contract is bailing. Everyone is bailing. Oh, I mean the start from spring. That's the start from spring mod that makes everything bailing because what? If you put the start from spring in, it makes every field grass, and if it's had crops in it, it doesn't have crops in it. It literally doesn't. So it can be the biggest pain. What I should have done was start the game, play like a little trick like Big A did, and start it on New Farmer without it added, and then add the mod later, because then I would have had at least crops. All right, so you guys want to see some... Oh, you know what? I don't know why that's 6 miles an hour. That was for mowing, right? Yeah, that's about right. You just want to do it in cab for a little bit? Yeah. See how slow and excruciating bailing is? Now you understand. Yes. I remember oh my gosh, when 15 came out, 15 was the way to make money. I mean, I remember my son and I playing that multiplayer and on Goldcrest Valley. What is going on? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is that wiggle with it? That was crazy. What was that all about? Why am I wiggling? All right, I gotta get this off of here real quick. Wow, what was that about? That was nuts. Did you guys see that camera for a minute? I was making myself sick. It's doing it again over here. So we'll just change that like that. Or we'll go in. Oh, what was that? Okay, so this mod must have multiple camera angles. Or this tractor. Because it's back to normal now. That was a different view. Nice. That was different. I played a lot of hours on Westbridge Hills, so I was excited when it came to 19 and then 22, and now I get on it for 22, and I'm like, ugh. You know, it doesn't feel. I'm a big one on feeling of maps. I have to feel it. It has to give me enough to feel like I can play the way I want to play. But you guys know how that feels. You guys have your favorite maps. I've always given my 10 top favorite maps already, and you know, I want to see if somebody actually fixed and made a good, decent county line, because that's a great map. Was a great map in 17 and 19, but then, well, it was in 17. 19 was just a rare different iteration, but it was a great map, and that has huge fields, and I really want to see somebody convert Flint Hills over. That map was amazing. I know that I can tell you right now, if I was to put this question out, how some of you guys would answer it. And let me see how close I am. So, of your top 3 maps, what would they be? And you don't have to have all 3 of them, just one of the 3. And I know that Elma, Missouri is Big A's. That's his be-all, end-all map. He loves it. I can't even go on the map for the next 5 years because he's going to be on it. Sorry. I think Cowboys is... Here's Johnny. Here's Johnny. We are into day number 3 on the series today. Well, actually, this is day number 29, 30, 31. Johnny, so welcome in on the 365-day challenge. We are day 31. After today, we have bumped the time up to 15x speed, and what I'm going to do is play off camera next time. So, welcome in. I hope somebody's heard from Van lately. I know he was sick, but maybe not. He's probably just sleeping it away. So, what a great job. I've seen, Texas. I played on it. I did about 4 episodes on it. I did the Garden to Gazillionaire series on that one. I did 4 episodes, and the reason I stopped is because I did 1 grass contract with silage on a live stream, and I ended up making $1.7 million off just the silage alone. So I stopped. I was like, okay, this isn't going to work. I think it's already easy enough to make money in Fs22. Like, at least in Fs17, which I may, you know what? I may do that. I might go back to 17 and do some series. Yeah, I might do that. Or some 19. Because in 17, the seasons, if you had it in done, from November until March, you couldn't do anything with your fields. Couldn't. Because the ground was frozen. It would come up and say your ground is frozen, which is really realistic. And it was the most realistic seasons, and you could have the 7-day forecast up on your screen, and it was pretty cool. You could watch the time go up and down. You can on this one, but this one somebody just added recently. But that was a struggle to make money. You could still make money fairly easy. Everything is just... Farm Sim is too easy to make money. Ugh, Big A's yawning is worn off on me. Starting to yawn. Yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Look at that. We're already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Already double. Then again, it's a double-sided field. Because, yeah, I mean, logging maps make a lot of money. They still do. Logging was the way to do it in FS15, but it continued over to 17, 19, 22. I'm making more money in logging than I could, and this mining thing, don't get me started. You guys saw. I don't think Johnny came along then, but you guys, many of you guys, I know that Big A was here. Hang on one second, Johnny. Big A was here. Russell was there for it. Kara was here for it. Cowboy was here for it. There. Get that yawn out of the way. My Yukon Valley series, my $100 million challenge or my $1 billion challenge. Yep. I made $1 billion in 30 episodes. Gold mining. 1 billion, and actually it was 1,300,000 and something thousand in 30 episodes. That was crazy. I do want to bring back my $100 million in debt challenge. That is the most frustrating challenge ever. But I've never completed it. I've gotten close to completing it once, but I was still like 50 million in debt, so I made it about halfway. And then when I noticed that other people were stealing the idea of it, I got frustrated with it. We had somebody that literally played the exact same way as I did, started the same way I did, which is fine. It's not the end of the world, but it's frustrating when you see that. You know, that's all. What's the make of what? My tractor? Massey Ferguson. On this. I've made... So, I have to give kudos to Big A because he's got something that I don't. And that was the ability to think ahead a little bit. Basically, contracts can make you a lot of money. I took out, last Saturday, we took out a $280,000 loan to buy this tractor. And within 1 week's time, I paid it off completely, and we're $54,000 ahead. So, this baler is the Viacom baler. This is a mod made and given to me by Mark Thor. It was actually given to Big A and then given to me. It's a Mark Thor baler. It is now on the in-game mod hub. You can get it there. This is not. This is a different version of that. This is... I'll show you. Balers. Because I'll show you why it's different. Go all the way down here. This is what you're going to get in the thing. But as you can see, this is a Thor Quick Baler Fury. Because watch what happens. When I go on here, this is what you're going to get in the mod hub. But for me, I can do this. I can put my logo on it. So that was made. Big A and I were both made special. He's got his logo. I got mine. We can put it on the baler. I can change any color I want. But what you're guys are gonna get is either Viacom or Neverland or just Lizard. So I picked the Viacom because we were going realistic. But yep, and I can put my logo on it. And he got it one there, and I think there's one in the front. Yep, there's one in the front too. Yep. So that was pretty cool. That was something he did not have to do, and he did that for me. But what we're doing here is because we're doing the realistic series, we're doing the Viacom fast baler. It is a super realistic piece of equipment. So, and mine also is set to where I technically can bale at 19 miles an hour if I wanted. And it's got a wider pickup on it. So, Wow, we got a lot of bales off this. Everybody, everybody, rock your body, rock your body right. Back streets back, all right. I get a lot of mods given to me because when I've been doing this, like I said, 4 years now. But I've only been in the YouTube part of it for 2 years now. But 2 years I was a modder, strictly a modder and a map maker. I had 3 mods in Fs22 that were on Giant's Mod Hub. Right, correct. Correct, Johnny. This one bails fast and it goes. But I had 3 mods on Giants and Fs17, and in 19 I had 2 that were on the Giants Mod Hub. I was strictly a map and a mod maker. That was it. That's all I did. I didn't want to make videos, and somewhere along the line, I got the bug to start making videos, and oh gosh, I'd say about $15,000 later of equipment that I've bought over the years to record with and everything else. So we're done with this for today because we're going to be going up and baling the other field. So let's wash this. This is also another mod that I have. Tells me the level of dirt on something. So that's kind of cool. And then it goes slow. It's another mod that I have in here. And then I can go on here and it tells me 11%. And what it does is this mod separates everything. See how it goes into the thing? It'll separate everything. And then I can actually wash the thingies too. See? That is a mod. That's the dirt mod. And then I also have this mod, which is realistic. The mobile workshop. Yeah, I can fix this, repair that. I can fix this, repair that. I can repair my tractor for $2,000. And I can repair my big bag handler, which is already done. Okay. So I can also repaint it. Now, unfortunately, what it does is... Nope, it didn't do it this time. But normally what it does is it unhooks it all from you if it's fixed. Right. This is a non-stop baler. It is super realistic. In real life, they make these. But I wanted to point out, and as I already pointed out to chat, that you don't bale at 14, 15, 16, 17 miles an hour. You don't mow at that speed. You don't do anything like that. Real life, you might be able to bale at 6 miles an hour, but generally it's between 5 and 7. But we bumped it up just a little bit for you guys. All right, so let's head back to the field, grab our bales, take them to the sell point. What I'm going to do differently this time is, let's leave this here. I'm going to do a little cheaty thing because I'm sick and tired of having to try to pick up all the bales because I sold my blue thing. I gotta get another one, and I'm already spent money today. We'll buy another one. There we go. Because we're gonna do it where we pick the bales up, which you would never be able to do. You know what though? Got an idea? Nope. We're gonna still stay with that because they're gonna be sold right to the sell point. Let's stab them. Let's stab them with their steely knife. Yeah, baby. That's what I should have done before. So here in the States, we have to run with our forks pointed down, and we have to put them to where they're at the level of the bonnet. Whoops, that's spinning because of me. There we go. So what we have to do is, this is the height we have to run ours at in the States. Higher than the bonnet, because I even have an Avery on my farm. Nice. This way it's high enough that if you do smack into a car, they don't get this. They don't get double whammy. They just get this, which is bad enough. One of these days I'll post pictures. I drove my New Holland tractor to Home Depot the other day. You should have seen the looks I got. Oh, it was great. Jump out of a tractor and go into Home Depot. But then again, my little small town, it works. Now, I think, don't quote me this because I'm not from the UK, but I think in the UK, they can come down like this. with theirs. Ours has to be 90 degrees and at our bonnet level, right there. That's where we have to be. Or you do get a ticket. You do get it. I don't know if I've ever been pulled over on a tractor, but it can issue you a tractor. All right. And then where do we go with this one? What field is this again? I think this is 84. Holy contracts, Batman. Is this 84? Yes, okay. So where does 84 go? Bally Spring Mart. That's the one down there. So we're gonna highlight that. I think it's the next one over. I also have the... Oh, nice. I also have the real measurements. And when you sell bales or do bales, you go by the yard. There's usually 9-point-something yards in a bale. This size. Pretty good. I mean, think about a football field. 9 yards isn't very far, but still 27 feet. I'm wanting to find out the cost of the ticket either. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know. Like, here's the thing, and I do see their point of it. If you have them running like this, straight out, and you impale a car, you could kill somebody because these forks would not only go through their trunk, they'll go into whoever's sitting in the back seat. So it doesn't make sense that you would have to have it like this. But why they make ours raise up, I don't know. Because here's why. If I smash into something with this thing, this would be safer than the front of my tractor. Still going to smash their windows and stuff. I don't know. Tractors usually don't go that fast, so you don't usually ever have to worry about it. But our John Deere 8R goes 39 miles an hour, so it does go quite quick. Actually goes right along. Our Fiat and my 4640, they don't have speedometers in them, so we don't know how fast they go, but I'm guessing about 12 if you're lucky. And my Farmall, you might get 5 miles an hour out of it if you're lucky. The Farmall H series, it's only 60 years old, 70 years old now. Yeah, exactly. Like when we're around the farm and stuff, we leave them pointed out, but you know how many times I've jammed them into something? You know, jammed them into sides of windows and everything else. I've hit them on everything. In fact, what's funny, you watch this mod here. Look how it's worn out. That's exactly what ours is. Ours started out black like that, and I think they're completely silver by now. We've smashed them into everything under the sun. They got little dents in them and ripples in them, and it's pretty funny. You think Fury drives bad on Farm Sim, you should see me around the farm. It's not very pretty. I got stuff to do. I gotta wait for time. That's how my what ultimately led to the demise of my doggy. I was backing my tractor out of the barn. Hang on, let me get this folded up here. Backing my tractor out of the barn and went like this, backed up, psst, scared him. I was driving my Farmall and literally popped that tire, and my dog jumped off, scared him to death because he was riding on my lap, jumped off, and he broke his hip. And it was ultimately the demise of it because he developed, what do they call it, with their hip dysplasia, and he was all downhill from there. And because as older dogs, they, once their hip goes, and he was a Rottweiler, so once his hip went, then it was only about 3 weeks after that he had, well, it was closer, it was longer than that because he was on his meds forever. So it was closer to about 6 months that we finally got with him, but when he got really bad, it was about 3 weeks. from the time that he got really bad. But it was my fault, and I backed right into the barbed wire fence with my tire, and then it cost me, my back tire on my Farmall cost me $8,000 for a new tire. Because you can't just go out and buy 70-year-old tires to fit on that tractor. It just doesn't work. At least it wasn't the front one. The front one would have been worse. So now that we're doing this, we don't care about whether the plastic wrap is stabbed or not, because we're selling them. Let them deal with it. They can rewrap it if they want. But normally, if I was to do this, I would unwrap them. But when we have people come to the farm, other farmers and stuff, if they want silage, they buy it right from us, and they use the forklift, the pallet fork, as they call it. Ooh, Bill's gonna say something if I do. Well, why would you make a guy walk? And why is it with farm sim people, they're power walking everywhere? Apparently they have no hit markers on them. Hi. They're like zombies. Zombie apocalypse. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, instead of driving directly over the sell point, we will get this. We'll put one in there at a time, baby. One in there at a time. Ooh, somebody's laughing. Nice. That's awesome. I don't even care. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's fantastic. That's epic. He's having a blast. You can hear the pig squealing too. And if you guys have ever been to a livestock auction, sounds just like that. There's pigs squealing and cows whining and everything else. It's just crazy. All right, so we're going to unhook that. We're going to get him out, get our forks back down, get them like this. And we're going to spread them a little bit farther apart, just a little bit. There we go. Now let's sell some bales. Now, I normally would unwrap these, but I don't care because they're being sold. So let them deal with the plastic in the chutes. We don't care. We don't care, do we? No, we don't. All right, I got to get in here so I can see. There we go. I would not want to run into somebody with these. Oh, there's so many bales. I'm guessing it's going to give me about 10%. 20. All right, so 5 bales and we get the rest. Now, if I do this right, I can. There. Here we go. It's like somebody knows what they're doing. Ooh, 63%. There we go. Now we can. They've made Farm Sim cheat so bad. To do this on a pallet fork, you have to get out and there's little grooves and you have to move it in yourself. It just doesn't work like that, Fury. Nice. So let me conk this guy right over the head with it. This is for Bill. Here you go, Bill. There. He stopped. That's funny. $85. One more bale, people. Let's take this one here. That's all by itself. Then again, it doesn't really matter. Nope. I'll just grab one. Oh, sorry. All right. Anybody who plays this map, what are these? Are these just decoration? I'm assuming these are just decorations. They can't do much with them. We only need one. Only need one. There. That's what I should have done before. I was trying to do it cool with the big bag handler, and big bag handler is pretty much worthless with bales. Good for square bales. Here we go. Now we can collect on 84. All right, let's go and we'll load these back up and we'll go and sell some bales now. Let's sell some, at least one load of bales. Oops. Now, does this one do it too? Yep. That's exactly what it would sound like. I'm sorry. That's pretty cool that they put those sound effects in. It sounded like the guy said, "Done and dusted." That's awesome. Yeah, that's right. You listen to me. You get over there. All right. So you guys like the 15x speed better? It seems to move it along a little bit faster. And with these smaller fields, I don't think we need too many other too much less, because look at that grass field right there is like super tiny. Even at 15x speed, you're still getting it done with it in like a couple hours. So I think we'll stay at 15x speed. Any ideas of some bigger maps that you guys would like to be interested in seeing that we can alternate with this in Bally Springs? Or no, maybe we decided something different. I don't know. I don't want to go crazy on that yet. Let's hold that thought off right now. Bill, did you get your farm all situated? I know you were getting stuff pretty much done. We'll drive right on this grass field. We don't care because it's ours. By the time we get done with that other contract up there, we will have enough bales for this load, so we're not going to sell this load yet. There, we'll get him a little bit off the field there. 3, 6, 9, 12 bales. All right, real quick, guys. Got a decision for you to make real quick. You want me to sell the bales, or do you want me to go up and start the next contract? Because we only have 1 hour in game. So you want me to sell a load of bales? And then, because once that's done, we will be literally going to the, and that was it. That's it. And I just smashed that tire in. Crash counter. Holy cow, Batman. Holy cow. Time I get out of here, it might be the hour might be up. Calder's Dairy Farm, where I get my chocolate milk. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we got quite a bit. We did all right. It wasn't the greatest yield in the world, but it was okay. We averaged about 28 bushels per acre, and we had 234 acres, so you can figure out how many bushels that we had. A lot. Lots of semi-trucks full. Now, the Ursus that I use that holds 8 bales actually works better on this map. But it only holds 8, and you're getting sometimes 10, 15 bales off each map, or each field sometimes. Ooh, there's a stone fence there. We're going to bang that. We're going to knock these off. Here we go. Be able to sell this and finish her up for the day. But you guys can see how many you get. You know, like I did 2 contracts and I'm almost half a load of bales. By the time I finish the other contract, I'll be full. Nice. We're actually getting manure now. You have to, I found out with pigs, you have to be at least 75% productivity or they won't produce manure. Either that or it was their age. I'm not quite sure. Either one. But thank you guys for coming back in. You know, and joining me for yet another Saturday. We've been doing this now for quite a while in a row. Last 3. We'll go sell it, and we'll be ready to wrap it up. There we go. All right, let's head down to the livestock. They always buy our stuff down there. And let's sell it, and then we're done. Ooh, 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 what did we get a pallet of already? What did we get a pallet of, everybody? Sugar beets, which, talk about that, Bill, they don't look like sugar beets at all. Yeah, that's neat. All right, so we got another pallet of sugar beets to feed our piggies with. Then when we harvest this oats, they'll go right into the piggies. So that'll be our cereals. Oh, sell it. My pleasure, of course. What did I miss? Oh, I don't know. Must just be I said something. I'm getting as bad as Big A. I forget 5 seconds after I said it. See, I like to look at detail of stuff. That's me. Now, this was from the Anderson DLC that I got before. And then it just came with the game. That's what kind of frustrated me a little bit. I paid for the Anderson DLC in 19. And then when 22 came out, it just became part of the game. I was like, at least some of the stuff. We didn't get the Vermeer Baler, but I found a rake, which was the same. But, you know, it is what it is. All right. Last little bit here, as you can see. October 3rd, it's starting to get dark. I hope everybody has their clocks turned back tonight, because as soon as it gets to be 2 o'clock, it'll go back to 1 o'clock, and we'll be like... And it messes me up, because I'll be watching TV or something, and it'll mess me up. All right, last bale. What do you guess? What do you guess? All right, I'll give you an idea. Each bale is 9 yards, so we're going to sell this for... Oh, yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you. Where is it? There it is. Bales are selling for $11 a yard. So these are going to sell for about close to $1,000 each bale, I'm guessing. So it should be close to... I'm going to guess... All right, before we go in here, what do you guys guess? I'm going to guess between 15 and 20,000 is what we're going to get off this. This is on hard mode. So, drum roll, please. Usually Big A's pretty good about that stuff. But he's busy. He might have fallen asleep, too. Poor guy. He gets up at like 3:30 in the morning, and he's been streaming twice today. So, as much as I pick on him, he knows I love him. That's not what I want. I want to go like this. I think we're going to get... We might get less. All right. Support your local farmers. Yes, you should. $16.50, $21,500. Okay. All right. Any other bets before we go? Because this is the last load, and then I'm signing off. That's it. So we got Cowboy says $16.50. Big A says $21,500. Because I'll give you guys a little shot. You can try to figure it out. Right here we are at the Bally Ridge Spring March. They are selling for $11.51 a yard. Okay. There is between 9 and 10 yards in each bale. So I'm guessing probably close to what Bill said is what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. 19.915. Oh, and it completed the contract too. I forgot about that. I had an active contract. Well, the good news is the bales that we get off field 84 will be ours, or 81. So I can't complete it because the if I complete it and collect the money, the grass disappears. So I have to go bale it up. But we made $19,900. So close, Big A. You were real close. So was Bill. Cowboy was right there too. So get this done here. We'll leave him here. We'll say our goodbyes here because as you can see, 6 o'clock, it's getting dark. All right. Actually, you know what? We'll just drive this back to the farm. That way we're ready to go for the 4th. And I will play straight through to till November 1st. And then we'll go our 4 days. So you guys get to be with me actually 4 days out of the month, which is pretty cool. And as I promised on Dark Forest, whatever I play ahead, we will leave to sell everything so you guys can see it. If we do contracts, you guys can see it. I will save everything at the farm so that we can just sell it outright. I will always complete the contract if I'm done on my own, just to get them off the screen. But if there's bales to sell or things like grain to sell, I will do it always on camera so you guys can see. So as you can, wow, it's 6 o'clock. It gets dark real fast and in a hurry. We still have 24 more bales to sell. All right, everybody. So let's wrap it up. I hope you guys all had a good time. I hope I entertained you at least for the last couple hours. And on that note, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Please enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And remember, I love you all. And on that note, Fury Machine is out. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for doing this. And what we can do real quick while we're on camera is go right to day number 4, and then I'll save it, and we'll be done. You're welcome, Johnny. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. I'll see you over at, I can't go to Van's. I got to go to Big A's first, and I think he's streaming early. Because as a moderator in his channel, I take that seriously. And whether I'm in the chat, I'm still lurking because I take it very seriously. Because he trusts me with a lot of stuff. So if he's, thank you, brother. Thank you. If he's streaming early, I'll be in there. If it's during time when football's on, because our game starts at 1, I will still have it up so I can pay attention to it, and I'll just watch both. But then I'll watch Ham later in the afternoon. So on that note, let's go to here. We'll go to 8, and then we'll save it. Ba, bing, bada, boom, and you know how it goes. Take care, everyone. That was great. Great way to end it. Thank you for all your help, Big A. Thank you for everything that you do. There we go. And when we start, we will start right on that. And I will just quit it. And we're at 78 grand already, guys. We're making some money. So thank you. And I will see you all right back here Monday for Dark Forest, the landscaping project. And right back here next week for this one. And I'm hoping within a week I can get you through a month. So let's go. All right, guys. I'm out.